everybody. Thanks for hanging in there with us. We had some connectivity problems there for a sec. But I am here at Coloma Gold Rush Live. So we'll see if there's anybody coming on here. If anybody's watching, go ahead and give me a comment or a thumbs up or something there. Oh, I see somebody. Hi. Oh, let me get back in the shade. Thanks for joining us today. I'm Holly. I'm going to give it a couple minutes or a couple seconds just to see if we get anybody to join. Hi, Christina. Thanks for letting us know you're watching. So again, my name is Holly. I'm here at Marshall Gold Discovery State Historic Park. And this weekend, starting today, is our event, Coloma Gold Rush Live. So we turn our park into an 1850s tent town. And we have docents doing demonstrations, music, cooking. There's a cannon firing that's going to happen over here in just a few minutes. But I'm going to walk around really quickly here and show everybody what our event kind of looks like. So, hi, Kira. Nice to see everybody joining us here. I'm going to flip you around so you can see what I am seeing. And we are going to step back in time. So this is Coloma Gold Rush Live. We are having a beautiful, beautiful weather weekend here. Rain last night, but we've got clear skies, cooler weathers today. Perfect for our tent town. So over here we have our gamblers. Are we playing Pharaoh over here?
Did each person put one on?
Yeah? All right, so our gamblers are doing pretty well in the saloon over here. We're going to walk over to our miners' encampment. And we're doing a Facebook Live here, so you want to say hi? So could you give us a quick little show of what you're doing? Looks like no water, though.
Exactly, no water at the moment.
So this is a sluice box, though. And
You're using water to do all of the washing of your rocks rather than a lot more manual labor.
so the water would push it all down in here.
Agitate it up at the top there, but you let the force of the water do all of the work for you. And then at the end you have the riffles down here where the gold would stop because it's heavier. So it would slow down, it would stop behind the riffles. And then you would pan that out to get to whatever gold is there.
Great. Very cool. Do you find anything today?
No, not yet.
Nothing yet. All right, we'll leave you to find some more. Thank you. All right, so over here we also have the rest of our miners' encampment. We have some miners over here cooking some food on their stove. And we're going to take just a little peek inside one of their tents here. So pretty basic living conditions. This looks like a pretty comfy little bed, but look how small this tent is. This was pretty comfy living back then too. All right, most of these miners were just sleeping on the ground. No tent, nothing over their head. So the miners that we have here today, they must have done pretty well if they have this many belongings.
Is that a vintage telegram app?
All right, we're gonna take a peek inside this tent here. These are some of the basic belongings. Look at those pellets and skins there. Yeah. So we're just going to keep walking around, introduce you to some of our other participants here. We have some of our dry goods and mercantiles on this side of the street, as I'm going to call it. Hello, ladies. We're doing a little Facebook Live here, so I wanted to come say hi. And how are we doing today? Good. So this is Mrs. Talbot and Mrs. James Davis. Welcome, ladies. So I'm just going to show everybody what you've got here. So we've got some rice, beans, cheese. Anybody know what this is right here? Anybody have any guesses for me? You can type it into the chat. Anybody? So this one right here This is bacon. The good stuff, right? And this is another fan favorite, right? This is a cone of sugar, all right? So you just break off pieces of that when you needed to use it. But look at all these yummy things Mrs. Talbot's got for sale here. And what brought you out here?
To California?
To California, yes.
Oh my goodness. Well, I've actually been here since 45.
Oh, wow.
Because my husband had the inclination to come to California. He was a storekeeper in Boston, and all the ship's captains would come in and buy goods for their trip to California around the Horn. And he said, you know, it sounds like a good place. We should go there. I said, well, we can come, but we're not going by ship. Because I get terrible seasick and don't want me to die on the way here. So we came by wagon instead.
Yeah, that's a hard trip.
It was a long trip.
How long did it take you?
6 months.
Yeah.
And then we ended up at Sutter's Fort, and my husband went to work for Captain Sutter as his store clerk, doing the same job he was doing in Boston, except he wasn't responsible for paying the bills.
Ah,
Just had to sell the stuff.
sell the stuff, make some money.
And then once Sacramento City started developing the Sacramento City, and I had a store there, and my husband said, you know, what do you think? All these miners come to Sacramento City in the spring, and they get all their goods, and then they go up to the gold mine. He said, there's nobody here in the summertime for us to sell to, so we should have a store up in the gold country. So we came up here to Coloma.
And how are you doing so far?
Well, I was doing much better this morning, and then this afternoon my shelving fell down and I lost half my goods.
Oh no.
So there's less there than there was before. I
Yes.
lost 2 good jars of pickles and a jar of olives and untold amounts of whiskey and other beverages that the miners like.
Well, I hope we get a new shipment in. Oh, I'm sure. Well, I'll come help you clean that up.
It's been cleaned up.
Okay.
It does smell a bit like pickles.
Yeah. Well, thank you for sharing your story with me. So we're gonna keep walking over here. We've got some laundry going on. So some clothes that need to be washed, rubbed on this washboard here. Some soap. Maybe a little demonstration. Yes.
What I do is I'm one of the few ladies that will actually wash the miners' clothes. There's a secret behind it. When they bring me their clothes, I soak them overnight. And all the
Get all that grime out.
falls to the bottom, but what also falls to the bottom is gold. It comes out of the seams of their pants and the cuffs and stuff. Anywhere there's, place for it to catch. So I charge the miners for washing their clothes, and then I get a little extra on the side.
I love it.
Don't go telling them miners my secret.
Absolutely not.
But this is how it walks. Got a bar of soap, laundry soap, and you rub it into the material. And you scrub it on the board, and you get it wet and scrub it some more. And this actually works quite well with the girl.
It agitates it out of the fabric.
So what I do is called mining the miner.
And I think we just heard a cannon in the background.
Yes, we did.
Not sure if you guys all hear that. But yes, I've heard that a few times around here, mining the miners. Right? We got to get that little extra pinch of gold wherever you can. Well, thank you for sharing your skills with us. Another big seller we have here is the candy store, of course, as you can see, many a client over here. More laundry, washing and mending, teaching the kids how much of an effort is put into that process. And then over here we have our cooper. So he's been making barrels. And he actually sits there and makes these, puts these together. It's a pretty complicated process. So he's taking a little break right now. I wanted to get in here and look at his tools though. So as you can see, these are kind of like butter churns back here. So that's how they would make their butter. And then over here, we have some ladies having tea. Ladies, I'm doing a little Facebook Live for the Sacramento Archives crawl. And I just wanted to stop by and say hi. How's the tea? Yes. You found a nice sunny spot, too. And look at that lovely teapot.
It's nice to relax after a brisk morning and kind of take a little tea and catch up on the happenings, gossip of town.
The gossip of town. Well, thank you. So we're going to come on over here. And so what's really fun about this event is that today is our Kids Day. So we have all of the school groups coming out. And so they get to do hands-on activities. So this is some lace making over there. We teach them how to do lace making. Here's a little more detailed view on that.
All right, let me get my card for you. Just like kind of scary looking.
It's intimidating, but it's so beautiful.
I think I went to where I thought the bricks were.
Okay, let me come back to you. And then we're going to come over here and take a little gander at our doctor. So this is the far end of our encampment here. And so the doctor in town, look at these surgical tools he would have been using. How do you guys feel about that? And remember, they're not cleaning them too much in between each patient. They might give them a good wipe down, but nothing like we do today with sterilizing, right? Somebody else's blood might be on there. And different kinds of medicines. You'll notice opium was a medicine then. And I always say this one wrong, but laudanum. I'm sure somebody will correct me on that. Some of the tools that were used. So I am going to flip you guys back around as I keep walking. But I wanted to thank everybody and just kind of a plug to come visit us this weekend. So the event is going today, tomorrow, and Sunday from 10 to 4 each day. And this is a great event to just come wander. We have two sides of the street here in the park that are have encampments and people doing demonstrations. And then we have a cannon firing that happens at 12 and 2 each day. And over the weekend, we will also have a puppet show at 11 and 1. So please come join us. It's going to be a great weekend. We had a very busy day today. We were not expecting the amount of school kids that we had with everything going on in the world. We weren't sure what field trips were going to look like, but we got hundreds of school kids today. So it was so much fun to see their smiling faces again, and we just missed them. So it was really nice. I want to end on our musicians here. So I'm going to pipe down and turn them around so you can see them. And let's hope they start a new song.
Good deal.
Hello! I'm doing a little Facebook Live for everybody to see how our event's going, so you can say hi. We'll come back after they've stopped their break. Doug, how's it going over here in the barber shop?
Oh, man, we've given all kinds of shaves.
Oh, so I'm doing a Facebook Live right now. Can you give me a quick little demonstration of what you've been doing with the kids?
Well, what we do is we get them all ready for the dance tonight.
Oh.
Set them up in the chair, and I just made some fresh shaving cream out of the finest soap in town. And so we get all the whiskers off them. And then after that's done, and their faces are all nice and smooth, we throw them in the bathtub right here.
Warm water, I hope.
Well, why didn't get it? But my shop boy took off on me. He disappeared and went to the mines. So sometimes the bath water is pretty warm, sometimes not so much. But we haven't lost any babies in the bath water yet.
Oh, it's a good day then.
We're doing pretty good. But
And what are you doing on this strap right here?
They smell good. You're ready for the dance.
Nice.
And I'm keeping my razor blade nice and sharp so that we don't cut anybody.
So is that a leather strap?
Yeah, it's a strap.
Got it.
Yep, and this is a straight razor. And, so we got to keep it nice and sharp because you're way more likely to cut yourself with a dull blade than a sharp one.
Got it. Well, thank you.
A lot of leaching too. There's been a few people that have come in my establishment looking a little bit peaked. So what we do is we give them some leeches, and that just sucks the poisonous blood right out of them. And either gets them back on their feet or they die.
One of two, huh?
Those are the only two options.
Well, thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.
All right, we got our musicians playing again, and I will say goodbye to you all as we listen to them play. All right, well, thank you everybody for joining us at our Facebook Live. Come out and join us this weekend for Coloma Gold Rush Live. We hope to see you all out here. It's a great weekend, great weather, and so many just happy, smiling kids, which has been really fun. So everybody have a great weekend. Bye.